seen is a 143 O rating in this game for you guys, which I imagine is probably the best of any team this season. What did you like about what you guys did, especially offensively tonight?
We had multiple guys play well and perform, especially on that side of the ball. Obviously, Sobey had it going. He was cooking. I've said it at least one time publicly this year. He's one of the most underrated guards in the league. And, again, he just keeps proving that he's getting better with age each night out on the floor. But, again, we had several guys step up on the offensive side of the ball. Jordy Hunter was brilliant in the second half. Foxy was good throughout the game. He got in a little bit of foul trouble. Who else here? Help me out, Sobes. Hunter Maldonado had a really good floor game when Foxy got in foul trouble. He hit some big shots. Wes came in and banged a couple shots. But, again, we don't want to just hang our hat on the offensive end. We want to play on both sides of the floor. And I thought for the most part tonight we were able to do that.
So what's it like when you hear Josh, you said it before, that you're one of, if not the most underrated player in the league and maybe get sort of overlooked when people discuss this Phoenix team? What's it like when you hear that?
I mean, it's great to hear it from Josh. I mean, the outside noise doesn't really mean anything to me. So whatever is said in between our four walls and what we continue to do and how they believe in me is all that matters to me. And they continue to preach that each and every day. So I appreciate the words for sure.
What made you feel so comfortable out there to have the sort of night that you did?
Yeah, I mean, I think the first couple went in. Sometimes just once you see it go in a few times and then you keep getting looks, and I think the offense that we kept running and the plays that players kept making just kept getting me some good looks.
Josh, Gorge was in here. He mentioned John Brown's sort of disruption on Xavier Cooks that forced him to have a quiet night. What did you make of what John Brown did out there, especially on Xavier?
Yeah, I didn't mention him in that offensive productivity. I think he's actually our third leading scorer. Not that matters, but Gorge is right. He what John Brown brings to the game, like you won't see in this. So he just impacts winning at the highest level, and I could say that he probably impacts winning without putting the numbers up better than anybody in the league. So it's just great that we have a guy like him on our side.
It's sort of second straight game where you guys have gotten into this sort of rhythm, hitting the ball at a high level while playing your style. Do you feel like your team is sort of coming together in what you would envision them to be? Can you see the steps that they're taking?
Yeah, I think we've had two good performances in the last two games. We've shot the ball well, which helps. But again, this is so early in the season. I'll backtrack from the other night after the Illawarra game, and I'll say it now. 2 hot days doesn't mean it's summer. You got to keep at it, keep going, and we got a tough game in less than 48 hours against a team who just had a really big win on the road. So it's really nice to win this one, but it doesn't mean anything if you just forget about the job you have to do.
Nathan, how fun is it to go back and forth with a guy like Kendrick? And can you tell me, what was said, I suppose, at the end when you two went chest to chest?
Yeah, I mean, not a whole lot was said. I mean, just two competitors going at it. He's a great player and he loves to compete as well. And I mean, got a little confrontation there towards the end, but there was nothing much to it at all, really. Probably looked worse than what it was, and like I said, just competitors going at it, love to compete and play basketball.
How comfortable are you in that backcourt with Hunter and Owen? I mean, you all seem to be fitting in beautifully this season.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's the credit to the man next to me. He's put together the team that he believes in and he wants to have, and the way he wants to play as well. So, I mean, and then they're on the floor doing a great job as well. I mean, you said them too, but I think Malik was huge for us tonight as well. Like we talked about JB. I mean, I love playing with that guy. Just the stuff he does, like we said, it just goes unnoticed. But it's something as a teammate that you love and you love to be a part of. But I think Malik was pretty similar tonight with the effect he had on the game on the defensive end. I think his plus minus is 19 with 3 points. So it just goes to show how effective he was.
Josh, three steals and 3 blocks for Malik. Can you just, elaborate on what Nathan was saying?
Yeah, I would. John is a guy that I just said impacts the game without the numbers better than probably anybody in the league so far that I've seen. And I would say Malik is a guy that can play 1 through 5. It's so valuable to have a player that you can put on Kendrick Davis, or then if you have to, you can go put him on their 5-man. And he plays the 3, 4, and 5 for us offensively. Can play some 2, and again, those type of guys are invaluable.
How do you unleash him offensively, though? There was a period in today's game where I think you refused an open shot to pass to a teammate. I think you called him up on it. Is that something you want him to do, to take his open shots?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, Malik's still, everyone forgets sometimes how young he is. He's a young player. That comes with confidence. The one thing he did tonight was, again, he guarded multiple guys to help us get the win, and then he hit a big 3. I can't remember how much time was on the clock, so I want to say it was later in the 4th. It was almost like, a dagger type 3. But no, Malik is a really good player, and when he doesn't focus on the offense and focuses on all the other things that he can do really well, he becomes a high-level player.
Were you happy for Geordie to involve himself after a scoreless first half?
Yeah, absolutely. I kind of challenged. I did challenge Geordie in front of his peers in the locker room at halftime, and you love to see guys come out and respond the way they do, the way he did. He was really good early in the second half on the roll game. He was, got to the basket, and then Geordie's a really good shooter, so he can play inside and out. He's added that part to his game in the off season, and I think he was 3 for 3 from 3. Yeah, he was, and he kind of broke the game open for us. So really happy for Geordie to come out and have a big second half.
Just over 3,000 in attendance tonight. Obviously, the midweek fixture. The team is starting to play some really good basketball. Do you feel as they can get those numbers, booming, I suppose, in the coming weeks? Next time you have more midweek games.
Yeah, I mean, Thursday nights are tough. We're a family-focused club, so we appreciate all the fans that came out on Thursday night. We'd love to get more out there, but understanding that that's a tough night to play, especially when school's not in. But I know the Phoenix faithful will be here whenever they can be, for sure.
You mentioned Geordie goes 3 for 3. He's sort of a new shooter. This is sort of new to his game. How do you feel about a Geordie heat check?
I don't know what he's shooting for. He's shooting a crazy number, but Geordie, if you do it in practice, you can do it in a game, and he does this in practice. He works on it. This isn't something he just comes out of thin air. He makes them in practice when we play. So if you can do it then, you get to do it in a game. But yeah, let's see. He's shooting the ball really well right now.
What did you make of Wes's first game? Shaky start, fouls out, but obviously did a lot of good things. What would you make?
Yeah, I mean, he hasn't had a lot of practice time with us. The way we play and the way we're demanding on both sides of the ball, I think he's finding his legs. But I thought he played for about 10 minutes tonight and gave us really good minutes. And I think the more he's with us and the more he understands what we want to do, he's just going to really add value to our roster.
So can you talk about, there's a lineup that I think Josh threw out there in the second quarter, had yourself, but also had John Brown, Malik, Wes, and I think Foxy. It's just like a lot of defensive-minded guys. What's it like playing with that sort of unit?
Yeah, I mean, it's fun. I mean, you got guys that just want to get after it on both ends of the floor. And like I mentioned before, not just JB, but like that whole group. Yeah, I think once Wes finds himself and understands the league as we keep moving forward, yeah, it's going to be fun to play with that sort of stuff. But not just that lineup, with our whole group.
No, you good, Dan?
Coach, you mentioned defending Kendrick Davis, and he scored 31 points and had 18 free throw attempts. How do you assess the way you defended him, and did you maybe extract anything from how you defended Bryce Cotton a week or two ago to bring into this match?
Yeah, I thought we did a solid job on Kendrick. Our foul discipline wasn't the best tonight. Obviously, putting him to the line 18 times isn't great, but Kendrick, Bryce, these guys are really tough covers. But I thought we actually did a solid job, especially in the second half on him. I think he had 21, 23 points at half. So we did a better job in the second half of being more disciplined, playing without fouling. Yeah.
Last couple of KB, are we done? We're done. Thank you, guys.
Good. Thanks, guys.
Cheers,
Appreciate
guys.
it.